All right, with that, let's shift our focus now. U.S. President Donald Trump's popularity at home is now witnessing a steady decline. In the aftermath of America and Israel's war against Iran and talks that continue to hang by a thread, Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential elections with a landslide margin, which also put the Republican Party in a slim but critical majority in both congressional houses of the U.S. But ever since, the Americans' disapproval is increasing and approval ratings are now going down. According to the latest Reuters Ipsos poll, the approval rating has increased by 2% in just a matter of days. In fact, it has decreased from 36 to 34% now, which is the biggest reason of this overall disapproval and decline in popularity for Trump. It is the cost of living crisis that American voters are now dealing with. This has especially been triggered in the aftermath of the Iran war, which has led to the Strait of Hormuz being blocked. Now, with no clarity on movement through the passage even now. Trump fought his second presidential bid on two major promises: America first, economy, and no more wars. Voters are now seeing the president shift from both of his electoral promises barely over 1 year into his second presidency.
The United States and will, to the best of my...
All right, let me go across to my colleague Susan Tehrani. She's joining us live from New York. Susan, once again, you and I are talking about the disapproval ratings of Donald Trump. They are rising, even as, United States and the Trump administration refuse to back down from any of the reasons that perhaps are putting them down, whether it's the Iran war or the inflation which caused by it.
Right, exactly. President Trump and his administration largely ran not only on immigration, but really bringing down the cost of living and inflation, which was caused by the Biden administration. But we're seeing that that's not happening. Actually, cost of living is going much higher and people are concerned about inflation. The Iran war is not popular. We're seeing that its effects are bleeding into the cost of living. Gas prices are 40% higher nationwide than they were in February when Israel and the United States launched that operation against Iran, with the national average now being $4.18. So when it comes to those issues and then the cost of living, while President Trump's approval rating overall is around 36% or lower, the cost of living polls show that only about 22 to 21% of Americans approve of his handling of the economy and issues related to their pocketbooks. So a cause of concern definitely going into the midterm elections.
All right, Susan, thanks very much for joining us with the latest at the moment.